just talked to my dad, and he said that Cork and I are in the newspaper today, so we're gonna run into the store and buy a copy of the paper. Had to ask to figure out where the newspaper was, but this is it. I'll buy a couple copies just for fun. So I'm back home. Let's check out this story. Look at that. There's Cork. There's me. There's the camera I'm filming this on. There's Robin. She was with us that day. Anyways, this story's also online. I'll link to the online version, but we made the paper, which is cool. It's cool because maybe some people will help us do some cool things or help themselves do some cool things. So anyways, I'm excited. We were online late Monday and we're in print today. It hasn't been a very exciting content day since this morning, but I have literally been melting my brain on this construction-related stuff over here. Tonight should be more interesting, but right now I am dealing with this stuff. Cork's just dealing with the space under my desk. He was sleeping until I brought the camera down here. While my brain has been melting from all of this crazy work, it's also making me hungry, so I'm gonna try to find something in the kitchen. This apple seems like the best option. I'm gonna cut it up and eat it. We went for a long time with these knives. I think they came from Target or Walmart or somewhere. They're okay, but they're not that great. I finally decided I wanted a bit more of a big boy knife, so I bought this knife. I was actually looking for some fancy cookware also, even though I don't do that much fancy cooking. And I didn't realize until I looked at the manufacturer's website that we have a huge mail order company in town that sells all this fancy cooking stuff. So and they have a showroom, so I went over there. I got to look at all this pretty cookware, including the knives and the pots and pans, and I ended up with this. And don't follow my cutting form. You should never have your fingers sticking out like that, like I just did when you're cutting. Always have them tucked back. Don't cut your fingers. See my fingers out? That's how you cut them off. I'm not a chef. I'm just a guy who likes to eat. And a reasonably healthy, low-calorie snack. Now Cork is snacking on his stuffed fox toy. Aren't you, Cork? You're so cute. You're so cute. I was waiting for a few minutes for a work-related email, and I did some Spanish practice while that was happening. I got my email, so now I got to get back to work. I don't know if you can hear that, but my poor computer is crying at me for working it too hard today. I kind of feel like joining Cork right now. My brain is just... But I'm working on it. It's my job. But I feel like doing that right now. This is what I find on the carpet when I'm not looking. Cork likes to come out here in the yard, dig up worms, and then bring them into the house. And when he's done chewing with them, he just lets them lay on the floor. I'm gonna sit out here in the backyard for a few minutes and edit yesterday's video while Cork plays for a bit. I don't think I've ever said on the camera, thank you for watching, but sincerely, thank you for watching. When I started making these, I assumed there wouldn't be hardly anyone watching, and there's a few people watching, and I really appreciate that. I said earlier I was gonna have more interesting content tonight, but I didn't because I have been working on this guy, which I have to get done before tomorrow morning, which means I'm going to be up all night. The good news is that this episode is almost edited, and it's possible that I'll have it up before I have this thing finished. So good night, and I'll try better tomorrow to have more interesting watchable content. Thanks again for watching.